What on earth is this?
Rerir, are you there?
Huh? Moving pieces consumes action points. When all your action points are used up, you'll be returned to the previous save point. When a piece moves to a square with this marking, you'll gain the corresponding number of action points. The square will also become the latest save point. Okay. How do I... Okay.
Hey, Rerir!
Weird.
Come out, it's urgent!
Look at Dane's life.
Dane?
This is so weird.
What's wrong?
Why can't we just keep doing it the way we were doing it? This is unusual.
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Well, it can't be the Calamity because he wasn't here for that. Make use of movement squares to move pieces in the marked directions. Moving this way does not consume action points. Making use of movements. Oh, okay. Okay, well, off you go. No. I can't. Bruh, I can't see where you are. Can you go that way? No, fuck me. Can you go? Thank you. Who are they?
Well, this is a nice change,
Are they right,
meeting
Donna?
you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sir Delogi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
Jesus, just move. He doesn't have an arm and a leg.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Why didn't you ask for them when you first had your amputations?
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
Lunatic. Robtatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself, so drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria.
Is she the only person who refers to it as a Magistrorum? I'm pretty sure other people refer to it as a Magistrorum.
Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the
President of
product of
what?
hard work and good luck.
Magistrorum?
It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist, I hardly think I would have received a senior post at my age. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I imagine indeed.
And as for Eftervit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
Do tell. I guess they don't want us to show us their forms, but they feel weird just
You
not
must
having
be
bodies.
Rerir.
You've never met?
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
What did Sertologi do that he was condemned?
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedalfenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Blinded in both eyes is a very tame way to say he gouged his eyes out. Let's just call a spoon a damn spoon, bro.
Vedalfenir in prison? Strange. I thought
eyes.
the king trusted him and Heroptatir more than anyone else in the world.
I'm more concerned about the eyes than the prison.
Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
I don't think it existed ever.
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention.
He wants yes men, apparently.
I simply appease him.
See?
Because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedalfenir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedalfenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedalfenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler.
His outfit looks super cool in this form. This looks kind of derpy when you see his character.
My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
Could also be because all his outfit is usually pixelated.
So, Vedalfenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed?
You don't.
You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
You're never going to get that. No realm is that going to happen.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis?
Well, obviously.
The chances of the Venster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim.
I think Rerir took one too many knocks to the head when he was out there killing kids, because there's no way that was going to happen. Well, that makes life a bit more difficult, doesn't it? Ah, you give me treats instead. Ugh, okay, well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rerir's past?
You're asking questions I do not have the answer to, man.
Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Indeed. Consume the marked number of action points to defeat your opponent's pieces. Your piece will only attack when you have more action points than needed to defeat your opponent's piece. Okay, I guess we're supposed to start off with this. Kapow. I don't know that this was the wisest choice I could have made. Case in point. Well, shit. I'm not supposed to defeat those ones. I guess I'm just supposed to continue on my merry way. Where do I go from here? I can't make it anywhere. Am I supposed to get rid of this now? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I can't get anywhere. There we go.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway.
What? So does that mean that the 3 of us who have moon marrows, well, 2 have moon marrows, 1 is a moon, we can go somewhere?
However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to.
Beyond the false sky?
To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates.
I guess we won't find out.
An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this. As well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource, we are neglecting other promising technologies. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway. If we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
Okay. What have we got? Obviously this way. Not much else I can do about that. I'm gonna pretend like this is a good idea. Oops, I should have gone back. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Don't think this is... yeah, how the hell? All the way back here? Okay, well I guess we have to go this way then. Oh, I wanted to go back, but okay. It's fine, it'll throw me back anyway. And then we go from there from full. We're not gonna make it again! Oh no, we will. Thank God for that. Whew. I thought I took a point to leave the...
I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Thelindis, did you hear about what happened?
Wait, this child isn't an orphan. She actually has parents. Then why are her parents not on the chopping block as well?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed.
Have we ever had days of the week referred to in Teyvat before? I don't remember if we've ever had days of the week. Friday just seems to stand out like a sore thumb. It doesn't seem right.
You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Who are you, Gandalf? Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, Thelindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
She seems very passionate about that point. So if I land on the 5, 1. Let's try it. Let's go this way. Oh, I have to have the same number. Okay, well, I can't do it then. I can't get anywhere from here. Oh no. I literally can't make it anywhere. Okay, we're gonna have to go the other way. Okay, fine. Crossing the board. Oh shit, even that doesn't work. Oh no, it does. It does, it does, it does, it does. Fuck. I don't know how to do this. Oh, we can go this way. Sorry, I forgot about this way. Could have gone forward, I suppose. I suppose I don't need to kill that person, do I? I can just continue on. I was really hoping that I could just take the most direct path, but alas. Oh, shit. Bro, you're in my way. Rude. Rude. Didn't really need to do that. I guess I just did that for shits and giggles. I didn't need to do that at all. I don't know how I'm going to get through them.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this!
Or you could just help us, you know? If we all commit treason together.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
Yes.
He has betrayed
Yes.
all of Conria.
Satology coming in with all the good words. I agree.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rhine-Daughter will disarm the security measures.
Will he though? Hraptatir, I don't think is going to go on board. I don't see him supporting this at all.
My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifulnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
a whole new path. Okay, I'm so logy now. The 2's useless. I can't get to the 2. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I had to go back one for the 3. Whoops. I stupidly thought I was on the path. Okay. I want to go this way. And then this way, and then around you. Pardon me coming through. And they all go backwards, which helps nobody. Look at that. Didn't even need to kill anybody. Taking the pacifist route.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity.
Ugh.
This is dire.
Oh, and no one ever thought to care about the prisoners before?
Found you. Hello, Mr. Vengeful.
That's a tame way to talk to someone who has his eyes gouged out.
It's you. Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
Are you in any pain, sir? You seem to be quite pain-free.
I'm curious. What did you prophesize this time?
The fall of Conria.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it.
Ooh, he's a snake.
The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
I think it does. I think being able to see the future is horrible.
Forgive my curtness, Vengeful, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
Well, that's a stupid... What? That's so stupid. Hey, dude, I know your visions are like a mental capacity, but let me just rip your eyes out because I think that's going to stop your mind from having these visions. You need to pull his brain out through his nostrils. That would have stopped the visions.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Interesting. So the eyes did have a way.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most tumultuous day in Conrian history.
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, in a whole new story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them.
Rough.
You're not here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
Yeah, but it's hardly subtle if you're going to storm some dungeons.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedifalnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
I'm confused about how this unfolds. There are 6 people in play right now, Dane being one of them, and Dane's the only one who doesn't become a sinner. What do y'all do? Do you just like rescue Vedifalnir and just like leave Khaenri'ah without accosting the Vinster King?
You mean your future? With your beloved, Thalindis?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself.
Perfectly valid. I care about myself too.
I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
He doesn't see solutions. He sees what happens and can then warn you against it, or to warn you to follow another path, assuming this is one of those things where you can change your fate with different decisions made. I don't think he sees solutions to the problems, he just sees the problems.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not negotiate. That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
My voice. In your head. So, you hear it too. The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy.
Ah, they all go mad.
It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Whose voice do you hear?
Vedifalnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life, as if he'd discovered some monumental secret. But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story with Thalindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter. I have no right to intervene any further.
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell you one more thing that you cannot afford to ignore.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas? Oh no!
He just leaves the
I'm
blind
sure
man?
We'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Well, you won't be
Reria.
seeing much of anything, sir, but how are you leaving the prison when you can't see?
Whatever Vedifalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
You guys weren't kidding about this being long. Oh my god. It just goes and goes and goes and goes, and I'd like to get off, please.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
Oops. Habit.
Let my name echo in song!
The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever gonna activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Help! Help!
That was the worst cry for help I've ever heard.
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't! Ah!
Terrible voice acting.
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? The king really went through with it?
So he's tanking his own city, essentially, because he felt spiteful?
What other means does the king have at his disposal?
What is wrong with this man?
They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger. I have to hurry!
Yeah, big me never. Ooh, this is a lovely place. Till the Rift Hound stirred up. This is lovely indeed. Okay, so you're a source of artificial light. Oops! I'm so sorry. I was too busy taking in the sights to really pay attention to the fact that that was not a staircase. How does one get down? Can I glide in this place? Oh, I can glide. For some reason I just thought I couldn't. Lol.
Allow me! Yoo-hoo!
Cooldowns.
Hold the line! Shower me with grip! Not now! Cold! Mine's within the... Surge! Power! Yeah! Yeah!
Regicide's blood money. Blood deck collector. What? Oh, I didn't go back to Nefa. Sorry. Habit. I'm just so used to being Skirk.
At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now?
I guess she doesn't know about Vengeful and Leah.
Oh no, they're coming. It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help!
Best of luck with that.
Stay back! Please stay back!
Wouldn't you have heard sounds of fighting? And she just casually goes to check?
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution.
What power source is she using?
I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
She's speaking in riddles I don't understand.
Just... No, don't do it! Cylindus! Cylindus!
I didn't get it.
I told you, Reverie.
How is that a solution? I don't get it.
You will find someone.
And how does she think he's going to live an ordinary life with her disappearing? I don't get
I
it.
won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly?
A very good question.
A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
So does he leave Conria to find Thalundus?
Tell me!
And that's why he's not there for its full.
Come to the palace. Join us.
Where's poor Dane? By the looks of it.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
So was Dane one of the only ones to not hear the voice? Because he never had any negative emotions like doubt or whatever? So Dane witnessed the moment when he got the power of the Abyss.
Lindis?
Were you daydreaming?
You're in the sun. You are not in Khaenri'ah.
You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then... you can give me your answer.
Okay, so he does leave. He tries to follow her through her portal to wherever the portal leads with the moon marrow. Okay. I guess that's why he was absent from Khaenri'ah and became a sinner.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born.
He's a bit cray-cray. I don't think he was mentally stable to start off with.
A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same.
Correct.
Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing.
Well, the Vinster King deserves your loathing.
In a nutshell, the story of Khaenri'ah is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything.
That's a cute way to describe it, but I think the problem's a bit bigger than that. You know, the Vinster King seems a bit of a larger issue.
Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be, that was Khaenri'ah's fate.
Flashbang.